morning, Pulev.
Good day everybody.
It's a pleasure to see you here. Welcome. I know it's not your first time in Poland, so maybe you will tell us what's the reason of your stay this time.
Well, yes, why am I here and what I'm doing here. Of course, I'm glad to be here, back in Warsaw, 1 year later. I was here when I was 18 and I was fighting in the Polish league, Polish boxing league, for the club. The name of the club is Warszawie. Some of you probably remember. Well, this club, some not, but today I'm here for the best fitness company that I've seen in the world. And I'm not saying about McFIT as testimonial. I've been working with McFIT for many years, since 2007, and we have made great experience, and I've seen how the company has developed and how the customers got more satisfaction. And the gym that we're here today, you can see that it's an experience to go and work out. It's motivation to go work out because you are having fun while you're working out. And I think that not many fitness companies providing such elements of satisfaction and fun and lifestyle that has been reflected here at McFIT. And I think that McFIT is going to have great success here in Poland. This is only the first 2 gyms are opened, have been opened, and maybe more are planned. And I like that any person can afford it. Any person can afford it. It has certainly social effect, and I would say that if one person just comes in to try it out, and I'm more than sure this person will stay as long as possible because everybody wants to look good. So does you. Just an example. And everybody wants to have great look, live longer, live healthier, and of course, great look, that's what people are looking up to. And I think that McFIT provides these qualities. And I'm glad to know that such great companies McFIT now here in Poland and Warsaw. So I'm more than sure that McFIT gonna have a lot of fans of this brand.
I'm sure that because of you it will be big success. Także teraz jest czas na Państwa pytania. Zapraszamy, zachęcamy.
Proszę o podniesienie ręki.
Dobra, bo trzeba do tyłu iść po prostu.
Hello, Władimir. You are a boxer, so we can talk about the boxing. How is your injury? We know you got the problems with your health before the fight with Kubratem Pulevem. We know you will be fight with him in November. Is everything is okay? When you will start again the training to this fight?
I'm still in the recovery after a minor injury that I suffered in the preparation for the fight, which was planned to be on September 6th. Now, in 1 week, I'll get clearance from the doctor to get back to the preparation, and hopefully and eventually I'm going to fight on November 15th. That's the date, same place, same opponent. Kubratem Pulevem is going to be my opponent that I haven't chose. He's mandatory, so I have to fight and defend my titles against him. And the place is also the same, so it's going to be one-to world in Hamburg.
Następne pytanie.
Your opponent said that you are afraid in Olympic testing. Why you don't want the more test before the fight?
Well, this topic has been out there from the same promotional company, and from this, nobody has questioned anything, but Sauerland Event and Sauerland Promotion has been pushing their fighters to go into this topic, just to try to disrespect all of the 18 years of my successful career in boxing. and I'm following the rules of BDB, the German Boxing Federation, the rules of all of the organizations, sanctioned bodies where I'm champion. And I've been in Olympic sport, so I've been always following the rules, and I will continue to do so. And understand there's different fighters that are trying to disrespect it. They're trying to get so, they call it, under my skin, and eventually they're having failure. So I'm saying one more time, I've always been respectful to the rules, and I'm always gonna follow it. And there is nothing that I can possibly break, especially in this area. Thanks.
Okay, next question. Następne pytanie, proszę.
Dobrze, to jeszcze jedno dla pana.
Maybe you tell us something about the Shannon Briggs. He is always with you. You again got the moment when you eat with him the lunch. We see this on the internet. What do you think about him? Because he has some. I think he can some nervous with you. About Shannon Briggs, can you tell us? Shannon Briggs, yes.
Well, honestly, sometimes I am embarrassed to be in the same sport, in the same business, professional sport as boxing, with the guys as Chisora or Fury, with all the statements that are out there, or Manuel Char or Marco Hook. So we can continue, David Hay. Now Shannon Briggs is out there, and they're all different, and they're trying to promote themselves and in their ways how they do it. And they're really offending actually the sport. And unfortunately, but it also reflects, if people think about boxing, they think all of those boxers are crazy. Basically, after all the behavior that they show and all the statements that they've done, it definitely gives not the proper reflection to the sport. And there's a lot of good examples in boxing. So, but unfortunately, we end up talking about not such positive examples as those names I've mentioned. In regards to Shannon Briggs, we all saw his fight against Italy. I have visited him at the hospital after the fight, and he seemed to be a very nice guy. And I definitely, have a lot of respect for whatever he's done in the sport of boxing. And it was totally coincidence that we got to see each other in the gym where we trained together, in the same gym in Florida. He was walking out, and I didn't recognize him because he had, a lot of hair, and he had totally different look. So, and I did say like, hi, I didn't really recognize him. So he really got upset about it, and he thought it disrespectful to him or something like that. So it was, and I actually apologized and said, Shannon, later on, I'm sorry, I didn't recognize you, you just look different. And I've been sitting for many years and so on. So, and he got emotional about it, and I think that in a certain way he's trying to get what he's looking up to. He's trying to get a fight against me and to get a fight, and I told him he needs to be at least top 10. He can't just come out of the blue and give the fight to the champion. The same way I told David Hay when he switched the divisions. He came from cruiserweight and went to heavyweight. So it takes all time, and if he really, and I see that he's keep winning, so Shannon is active. He fought a couple of times, he won a couple of titles, and eventually, if he's gonna get that far high in the ratings, I mean, maybe I will end up fighting him, but there is no guarantee. So he's trying to promote, and sometimes it's getting over the edge. At the restaurant where I was sitting, and it was definitely something that I would say that was totally disrespectful. There was just not the way how people should behave themselves outside of the promotional show and boxing matches and press conferences and everything like that. So it was definitely overdue, I would say. So But I wish him and all of the other fighters that are trying to become champions good luck in their career. And as Kubratem Pulevem, he ended up to be mandatory, so I have to fight him. I haven't chosen him, or it was Alex Lipai. I had to fight him. I haven't chosen him. So and I'm getting criticized for picking somebody that are not strong enough or anything like that. So the guys are strong, and I have to fight them, and I didn't choose them, but I have obligations to defend my titles against those guys. Thanks.
Great, thank you. Następne pytanie.
Dzień dobry, Stary Dąbrowski, to zawsze Polska ruch. Nie było tłumaczenia, więc nie wiem, czy nie było już o tym mowy. Pytanie jest takie, co to jest za firma ten McFIT? Kto jest właścicielem? W jakim kraju jest najwięcej siłowni tej firmy? Jak to się stało, że Pan wszedł w tę firmę i jest jakiś zarząd?
To ask you a question about the McFIT company as such. Who's the owner? Where are the most fitness studios in the world? In which country? And how did it happen that you became the ambassador of the company?
Well, this company has 1.2 million members, and it's a leading fitness company in Europe. So no other company is having so many people as members of the fitness club, fitness gym, this company has been very successful in everything how they do it. So they have revolutionized the fitness industry with the way how they're providing customer service, and with the price and the quality that they deliver, they have really almost no competitors, no competition in this area, which is very tough to measure. And the owner of the company is Sauerland. It's a German-based company. They're a fitness gym and they're chained in 5 countries: Germany, Austria, Italy, Spain, and Poland. So they're expanding their business and they're getting bigger, and I'm more than sure that if we wait a little more, this company is going to have more members and it's going to become #1 in the world, not just in Europe. But one more time, what is really exciting about it, what was made me to be associated with this company, this is the knowledge that I have about the sport. There are a couple of fitness machines were developed by me and my brother to improve the workouts and to make it better and more efficient, and they just work together. This is the sport where I was going through. This is the area where we can be, and obviously are great partners, and I think the message that we're providing with McFIT together, to stay healthy, to have healthy lifestyle, think healthy mind, obviously is a healthy body, and that provides for people certainly what they're looking up to. Look great, live longer, healthier, and a great lifestyle. So it matches together perfectly. That's why I'm working with McFIT together for such a long time, and I'm more than sure that we're gonna have and achieve much more goals that McFIT and Klitschko brand having and going to have in the future as well. Thank you.
Okay. Can we briefly translate what Władimir said?
Firma McFIT to numer 1, jeżeli chodzi o studia fitness w Europie. Należy do niej 1,2 miliona członków, co samo za siebie mówi, jakiego rodzaju to jest firma. Dzięki jakości i też stosunkowi ceny do jakości, jaką oferuje McFIT, jest liderem na tym obszarze w Europie i właściwie nie ma konkurencji. Jest to firma niemiecka, natomiast ma swoje oddziały otworzone już w 5 krajach. Poza Niemcami są to Austria, Włochy, Hiszpania oraz Polska. I myślę, że dzięki temu, co oferuje McFIT, liczba członków tej firmy studiów fitness w Europie będzie wzrastać i być może któregoś dnia stanie się światowym numerem 1. To, co nas połączyło, to oczywiście obszar sportu. Ja wraz z bratem opracowałem projekty niektórych maszyn do ćwiczeń, tak żeby wprowadzić ulepszenia dla treningu. I oczywiście sama idea sportu, a więc żyć zdrowo, myśleć zdrowo, bo w zdrowym ciele zdrowy duch, to jest ta idea, która sprawiła, że postanowiłem współpracować z tą firmą i mam nadzieję, że w przyszłości ta współpraca będzie się rozwijać.
Okay, thank you. Another questions?
Hello, I'd like to ask you of the October's fight Andrzej Gołota against Daniel Nicholson. You know Nicholson, you met him on the field. What do you think about him, and what do you think about the next return of Andrzej Gołota?
I haven't heard about him. Are they going to fight?
Sorry?
Andrzej Gołota and Nicholson are going to fight?
Yeah, in
Okay.
October.
All right. Well, that shows that both of the fighters still have great health, because otherwise you wouldn't be able to do it. It's full contact sport. I wish both of them good luck. Nobody knows who's going to win. I think the chances are 50-50, because I haven't seen Andrzej Gołota or Nicholson lately, in what kind of shape they are. And there are certainly some comebacks that were successful. My brother Vitaly did his comeback after 4.5 years of break, and he was fighting directly for the title. It was 2008, and he put us in the record books to become first brothers in the heavy division, simultaneously holding the titles. I can't say more about it, so let's watch the fight and let's see who's going to win and where the fight is going to be. It's in Poland. Where's the fight?
W Polsce będą walczyć? Gdzie będzie?
In Częstochowa.
In Poland.
So great. I think Poland has great tradition of boxing, great boxers, and I think it's going to appeal to watch this fight.
All right, and the last question, ostatnie pytanie.
Can you tell me what is for you the most important thing in the training? And I'm asking also about the psychological aspect.
Well, motivation and health. This is two most important things. If you're motivated and you have goals that you want to achieve and reach, that's very important. Also, as a foundation, health. Without this foundation, you cannot succeed in anything in life. So you have to follow a healthy lifestyle. And I'm still developing and still working in progress and getting better technically on strategy and also on physical capabilities, which are improving with my age. I'm 38, and people sometimes think at this age you are gonna slow down, but it's not the way that I feel. I feel better than in my 20s, and I'm definitely improving in every aspect as a professional fighter, professional boxer. So I'm definitely looking forward to get even better. And the art of boxing is not to get hit and eventually to knock the person out. That's the art. Very difficult to achieve, very complicated, but I've been working for it for years. So eventually I'm going to get what I want. So I want in my next fight not to get hit once and eventually to knock my opponent out. As simple as it is.
Thank you very much. And last question from me. We know that you came yesterday. Can you tell us about your day with children? You spent a day with Art Foundation. Could you tell us something more about it?
Social aspect is very important. And obviously we had yesterday a meeting with the kids. I think they were like in the age around 10, 12 years old, and they had this chance to talk to an athlete that is active, and we were asking questions and giving answers on both sides, and I think we had a pretty interesting time together. So they were here in the gym, and of course I gave to the foundation. I have minivan that they're needed so much, and I'm glad to provide it with McFIT together, such vehicle where they can go anywhere they want. So it's important for them to have it, and it's important to have social part, and to also be aware of the community where you are. So it's definitely an addition to the community, and I think it's also motivational for the other companies to be part of it, and don't forget about someone that is in need. And obviously there are a lot of kids in every country, Poland is not an exception, where kids are in need, and you have to, if you get up there and you really can share, you have to give back the contribution, make the contribution to your community. Thanks.
All right, thank you very much. Now we will move to the rest of the studio. We will visit